If you have ever spent an hour fighting with a stubborn bearing or trying to get a clean bend on a piece of metal, you know exactly why a tool like this exists. It is one of those pieces of equipment that looks like a relic from a different era, but once you bolt it down to your workbench, you realize it is probably going to outlive everything else in the shop. This 3-ton press is built like a tank, and honestly, that is exactly what you want when you are putting 6,000 pounds of force into a project. The cast iron frame has a serious, solid weight to it, which is a relief because you definitely do not want something this powerful wobbling around while you are working. What makes this thing actually usable is the leverage. The handle is long enough that you are not straining your back or your shoulders to get the job done. There is a ratchet mechanism tucked in there that makes the whole process feel controlled rather than chaotic. You can feel the resistance, but it is smooth, which is a huge plus when you are doing delicate work like staking components or pressing in small connectors. The rack and pinion setup is tight, and it does not have that annoying, sloppy play that you find on cheaper, lighter-duty presses. Now, it is not perfect. Because it is made of heavy cast iron, you are going to want to make sure your workbench is actually up to the task. If you have a flimsy table, this thing is going to make it feel like a toy. Also, the anti-rust grease it comes coated in is necessary for shipping, but be prepared to spend a few minutes wiping it down before you start your first project, or you will have black gunk all over your hands and your workpieces. It is a small annoyance, but it is worth mentioning. The versatility is where this really shines. The anvil at the bottom is removable and has these different slots, which is a lifesaver when you are switching between bending thin sheets and punching holes. You can flip the ram around too, which gives you a bit more flexibility depending on the angle you need. It is not a high-tech gadget with a digital screen or fancy sensors, but that is the beauty of it. It is a straightforward, mechanical workhorse. If you are a hobbyist who is tired of using a hammer and a prayer to get parts to fit, or a pro who needs a reliable station for repetitive assembly, this is a solid, no-nonsense addition to the shop. It does exactly what it says on the box, and it does it with a level of stability that is hard to find these days.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.